Graduation is a day of rejoicing, for it marks the conclusion of an educational journey. Today signifies a culmination of many years of hard work and a relentless pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge that will enable a person to embrace opportunities and take on challenges with clear vision and purpose. Good day, everyone. Welcome to the fourth commencement exercises and moving up of Philippine Countryville College with the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. Today, join me as you recognize the graduates and their achievements for the school year 2020-2021. Ladies and gentlemen, the candidates for graduation of Philippine Countryville College in their processional march. hosts to rise for the invocation, and please remain standing for the national anthem.
I will soar with you above the stars. mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, helas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tula, tawid sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhating pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya na pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
To set the tone for this event, let us hear from Wilgin D. Villas for her welcome remarks.
To our distinguished guests, to our school administrators, headed by the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Gordon M. Torres, to our Executive Vice President, Professor Fe A. Torres, to our beloved high school principal, Ma'am Yolanda D. Balacase, to the faculty and staff, fellow graduates, family, and friends. Welcome to our first virtual commencement exercises of the Senior High School of Philippine Countryville College Class of 2021. Graduation is one of the most significant events in a student's life. And since it is the end of the stage in our high school education, it brings us a mixture of emotions. We are happy for achieving our goals. We are sad for saying goodbye to the people who have become a part of our lives. We are also quite anxious and excited to see and know what the future has in store for us. My fellow graduates, we are about to reach college. We must make the most of the next years of our lives in order to finish and reach our goals. Challenges and obstacles may hinder and block our paths, especially the COVID-19 pandemic, but with determination, will, and trust in God, everything will be okay, and it will be worth it. We would like to thank the people who worked hard in organizing this well-prepared event. Our graduation is even more memorable because you have spent time and effort to ensure that we will have a meaningful ceremony. Thank you, dear teachers, for the knowledge you have given to us and for all those lessons you have shared with us. Thank you, dear parents, for working hard to give us good education and for supporting us in our studies throughout the way. And most of all, thank you, God, for all of your blessings. And so, my dear parents, honored guests, in behalf of the graduating class, it is my pleasure to welcome you to witness this virtual graduation ceremony. God bless us all, and to God be the glory.
Now, the main highlight of today's event is about to unfold. To do the honor of presenting the year's candidate for graduation, may we have our high school principal of Philippine Countryville College, Ma'am Yolanda D. Balacase, to be followed immediately of the confirmation of candidates for graduation by our DepEd representative, Mr. Albert Francisco, following by our school president, Mr. Gordon M. Torres, for the acceptance for confirmation.
Dr. Albert R. Francisco, Chief, Curriculum Implementation Division of DepEd Bukidnon, I have the honor to recommend to you our candidates for graduation for school year 2020-2021. We have 19 males and 20 females for humanities and social sciences, 9 males and 0 female for computer system services, 1 male and 7 females for computer programming, 5 males and 6 females for housekeeping, 1 male and 6 females for accountancy and business management. Their advisors and I certify that they have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their courses as required in the curriculum of the senior high school. They are waiting for your confirmation. Dr. Albert R. Francisco, I have the honor to recommend to you our candidates for moving up of grade 10 students for school year 2020-2021. There are 23 males and 24 females for grade 10 curriculum. Their advisors and I certify that they have completed the requirements for junior high school curriculum. They are waiting for your confirmation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chief Education Supervisor of the Curriculum Implementation Division of the Division of Bukidnon, and upon the certification of your school principal that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the K-12 program, I now confirm you graduates of Philippine Countryville College for school year 2020-2021 with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
By the power vested upon me as the school president of Philippine Countryville College, I am now accepting with great pride and honor these newly graduates from the senior high school department effective this 21st day of July 2021. Congratulations.
At this juncture, let us hear from Mr. Edgar Bernabe, grade 12 advisors, for the reading of graduates and outstanding students.
Barwell Jonathan P., Computer System Servicing, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Edwin Barwell. Batigan Carl Matthew B., Computer System Servicing, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Edgar Batigan. Bernardes Renjak V., Computer System Servicing, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Renato Bernardes. Boncawel Denzel Paul D., Accountancy and Business Management, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Paul Boncawel. Kapanay Adrian S., Computer System Servicing, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Ernesto Kapanay. Clam Marlon Jr. T., Computer System Servicing, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Marlon Clam. Esterosa Sherwin T., Computer System Servicing, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Saldi Esterosa. Estorco Rojimar B., Housekeeping, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Rostom Estorco. Lumokso Mark Ryan A., Computer System Servicing, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Mario Lumokso. Paipa Larry Jr. Q., Computer Programming, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Larry Paipa. Rabaka Algin S., Housekeeping, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Julieto Rabaka. Salavaria CJ Ian L., Computer System Servicing, the son of Mr. and Mrs. John Ray Salavaria. Tahod Keith Wayneville S., Housekeeping, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Melvin Tahod. Tigmo Keith Kyle G., Housekeeping, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Murillo Tigmo. Tubalado John Lloyd E., Housekeeping, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Salvador Tubalado Jr. Abrigana Lara Mathison T, Accountancy, Business and Management, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Sammy Abrigana. Avenido Catherine S, Housekeeping, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Sandro Avenido. Barrete Legelin T, Computer Programming, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Leonilo Barrete. Bationg Alia M, Accountancy, Business and Management, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Alanoden Bationg. Bitanyo Angel May C, Accountancy, Business and Management, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Robert Bitanyo. Buzlon Villagen N, Computer Programming, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Welbert Buzlon. Consancio Lyradale M, Housekeeping, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Mario Consancio. Chavez Annalyn B, Computer Programming, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Antonio Chavez. Eagle Haname C, Housekeeping, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Florencio Eagle. Lantong Josebel A, Accountancy, Business and Management with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Lantong. Mabana Jessa P, Accountancy, Business and Management, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ismael Mabana. Monteroyo Krisha M, Housekeeping, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Christopher Monteroyo. Napalia Marjorie B, Housekeeping, with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Mario Dapiado. Paloma Annex Smith A, Accountancy, Business and Management, with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Nolito Paloma. Parandas Isamain L, Accountancy, Business and Management, with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Luis Prandas. Rendon Maria Jonery I, Computer Programming, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Domingo Rendon. Sulatan Raquel S, Computer Programming, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Rudy Sulatan. Villarin Shelame C, Housekeeping, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Nelson Villarin. Villas Jewel D, Computer Programming, with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Wilfredo Villas. Villas Welgen D, Computer Programming, with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Wilfredo Villas. Visto Russell B, Housekeeping, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Romel Visto. Arances Alejo B, Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Lorenzo Arances. Balo Fernando Jr. D, Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Fernando Balo. Bayotas Christian Dave C, Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Celso Bayutas. Coritico Ernest John P, Humanities and Social Sciences, with honors, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Rosalinda Coritico. Dantes Kenneth S., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Elpidio Dantes. Dancing Raymond T., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Marilyn Dancing. Dayadula Prince D., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Nida Dayadula. Diesta Kobe Cesar J., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Renante Diesta. Dumugan Zoran P., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Solomon Dumugan. Dumugan Zoniel Kier P., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Solomon Dumugan. Ganas John Fabriel D., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Jose Ganas. Hako Kim J. P., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Roger Hako. Lalaan Pablo Sean Roven D., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Sherwin Lalaan. Legaspi Jeff Cornelius C., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Giacomo Legaspi. Lico Chris John D., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Mario Lico. Macabetcha Clint Andre G., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Clifford Macabetcha. Maki Razdi T., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Sabdullah Maki. Navaja Camp James A., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Jeffrey Navaja. Salintao Mark Angelo M., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Ahmed Salintao. Suryaga Kate Brian T., Humanities and Social Sciences, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Lucas Suryaga. Arayan Jane Jodelis E., Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Joel Arayan. Aser Mayomi S., Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Felix Aser. Bulongon Daisy May A., Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Elias Bulongon. Kailan Brochen Joy P., Humanities and Social Sciences, with high honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ruben Kailan. Chavez Nicole Love P., Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Tim Chavez. Kumilang Angelica E., Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Randy Luyas Kumilang. Debaruzan Janiza K., Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Madrigal Debaruzan. Diokos Kiara Shinanea R., Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Charito Rabanes. Gulani Lovely Queen S., Humanities and Social Sciences, with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Renato Gulani. Okaya Arjun Claude R., Humanities and Social Sciences. With honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Arthur Okaya. Prandas Grace R., Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Rosendo Prandas. Rodrigo Irene S., Humanities and Social Sciences, with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jesse Rodrigo. Sidano Arian May, Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jean Sidano. Sultan Nur Hidayah A., Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. John Sultan. Tajamon Dinah Rose R., Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Hermelito Tajamon. Tigbabaw Nylan P. L., Humanities and Social Sciences, with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Nap Tigbabaw. Tinaya Mary Joey M., Humanities and Social Sciences, with honors, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Mario Tinaya. Tinuhan Chicol Faith, Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Chema Tinuhan. Nuhan Etchen B., Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Mauro Tinuhan. Urbano Criselda Janiel S., Humanities and Social Sciences, the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Norberto Urbano.
Babuyo Nedhart E. Bahian Jet V. Bukil James Lee P. Dinuro Glordy A. Istorco Chesterwin B. Gabuya Prince Lloyd D. Libor Ivan Gabriel S. Luren Mike Joey V. Mabilin Gerald M. Montabod Dave R. Musa Aminuddin C. with high honor. Nala Jeron Red with honor. Umomos Rafi Angelo R. Oral Cherek C. Pabiliar James Kenneth V. Pahilanga Noe M. Pangan John Ray P. with honor. Kilisadjo John Paul. Raboy James Anthony A. Tim Christian Dive P. Tumanod Aldren G. Vadil AG G. Varquez Rodrigo B. Jr. Amamalin Len B. R. Amamalin Liwi R. Balansag Julianne A. Bonghanoy Ivone B. Kalimpas Arlene C. Kamsar Naraima P. with honor. Darley Frenchie G. Digamo Brittany M. Dumon Angela C. with honor. Gordevilla Diana L. Lacorda Leslie Joy M. Lincopinis Cello F. Musa Liza S. with honor. Nable Janalyn A. Nailga Chiarali C. Nicor Nomigale B. Nicor Methuselah C. Ocampo Gretel Joy S. Palmes Kizia Chandel O. with high honor. Ragasi Ivy Grace S. with honor. Sasan Liza C. Silagan Angelo R. with honor. Tinaha Chanticleer M. with honor. Zagado Maria Zakira C. Congratulations! To do the honor on introducing our guest speaker, may we call in Ma'am Yolanda D. Balacase.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with great honor and privilege to introduce to you our guest speaker for this first virtual graduation of our school for the school year 2020-2021. Our speaker this morning is a very simple and humble person. Thus, my introduction is also very concise and simple. He is a person who spent his early childhood at Nabaliwa, Pangantukan, Bukidnon. He also spent his early schooling at Pangantukan Central Elementary School and Pangantukan Catholic High School, respectively. He did not stop schooling after he finished his secondary and was able to achieve his baccalaureate degree or Bachelor of Science in Education, major in Mathematics at Central Mindanao University, Muswan, Maramag, Bukidnon. His Master of Arts at Bukidnon State University, major in Mathematics Teaching, and doctoral degree in Capital University as Doctor of Philosophy, major in Educational Leadership. This man is so hardworking because while schooling, at the same time, he was also teaching. He first became a classroom mathematics teacher at Kiburiao National High School, Kiburiao, Quezon, Bukidnon. From there, he was appointed as Education Program Supervisor at DepEd Bukidnon, and later as Chief Education Supervisor. Presently, he is the Chief Curriculum Implementation Division, DepEd Bukidnon. This man was so successful in his life that he forgot the other side of a person, and until now, he is still enjoying his singlehood. Ladies and gentlemen, let's help me welcome our guest speaker, the Chief of Curriculum Implementation Division of DepEd Bukidnon, Dr. Albert R. Francisco, sir.
To the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of Philippine Countryville College, Dr. Gordon M. Torres, to the President, Madam Fee A. Torres, to the incorporators, to the Principal, High School Department of the school, Madam Yolanda Di Balacasi, to the parents, teachers, graduates, visitors, ladies and gentlemen, a good day to all of us. First of all, let me take this opportunity to congratulate the parents, the teachers, school officials, and graduates of Philippine Countryville College for the school year 2020-2021. Sa atong mga ginikanan sa nigraduar karon, daghan kayong salamat sa suporta nga inyong gihatag aron ang inyong mga anak nagbalampuson sa ilang pagkabot sa senior high school education. Kaniadto ang inyong role ang pagtabang financially and ang paghatag sa guidance giya sa inyong mga anak. Sila nagatuon kaniadto sa atong mga eskwelahan kauban sa atong mga magtutudlo. Apan karon gatuon sila sa inyong mga balay nga kamuna ang gagiya. Sa hamubong pagkaistorya, medyo ang role ninyo na otro na. Gikan sa paghatag sa financial support sa inyong mga anak, karon nahimo na kamo mga teachers sa inyong mga anak nga gatabangan sa atong mga teachers. Ang niaging school year malisod para kanatong tanan. Matungod sa inyong gihimo sa pagsuporta sa atoang mga estudyante sa atong mga eskwelahan, kamo nakahatag og inspirasyon dili lamang sa atong mga estudyante sa inyong mga anak, kundi akip na sad sa atong mga magtutudlo. Og tungod na gusto gyud na akong i-extend sa kada isa sa mga ginikanan sa mga nag-graduate karon ang ako ang kinasingkasing ang pagpasalamat. To our teachers who made sacrifices even at the start of the school year, in the preparation and development of instructional materials that were then used by our students during that school year. You know, it was very difficult for our teachers to engage themselves in these activities, yet they have the heart to prepare all these instructional materials just to ensure that even in difficult times, our education services have to be delivered for our students. Though it was difficult, we believe that it's really difficult, but you still have that heart to deliver the best for our students, not in a face-to-face scenario. I know, my dear teachers, that you have encountered challenges, especially in the distribution, retrieval, and even assessing the performance of our students, because of which my salute to all of you. To the local government unit of Maramag Bukidnon, for the assistance extended to our schools, be it DepEd or non-DepEd schools, on the provision of duplicating machines for printing of modules. What we had experienced was a scenario where we can truly say that child's education is everybody's responsibility. My special congratulatory greetings are for the graduates of Philippine Countryville College for this school year. You have all the reasons to celebrate. This batch of graduates is truly different from the graduates of the previous school years. This is the batch of students / graduates where they were able to complete their basic education not in our schools but in their respective homes. That even in the submission of the requirements, portfolio, modules, some of you were not able to make it by yourselves. But by their graduates, this situation really tested your perseverance and good values, which will make you a better and responsible citizen, not only in this municipality, but in the entire country. Today is a very special day, not only for the graduates of this school, but for all the graduates nationwide who are celebrating success and triumphs even if our country is in pandemic. Though majority of these activities were being done and are being done through online and virtual, but what is more important is the significance of these activities on your lives as graduates. Graduation is not only the time for celebration, it is also the time for you to reflect. Reflection on what will happen next. Especially you, my dear senior high school graduates, because after this graduation, though you had been waiting for this event to happen, but after this graduation, some of you will proceed to college, some of you will engage in business, and some of you will look for a job. But we should always remember that whatever engagement you will be in, always remember the good values and the good teaching that you have received from your alma mater. This year's celebration has a theme, strengthening the quality of education amid COVID-19 pandemic. School year 2020-2021 was unique. Why did I say that? Because instead of having the opening of classes in June, we were able to open the classes on October 5, 2020. Another characteristic why did I say that school year was unique. During the opening of classes, there were no students in school because our students were not allowed to be in school, but rather they were expected to learn and to study at home. And that scenario was actually an exact opposite of what is happening in the normal opening of classes. The demands that change from the opening of classes changes the demands from our teachers, the demands from our parents, and the demands from our students. Why did I say this again? Because our teachers are expected to, in the absence of our students, to continue provide quality education for every learner that we have in the province of Bukidnon. And how to do that? Through the distribution of modules, to the preparation of instructional materials. Our parents, the demands from our parents would be was actually like this. Instead of merely supporting their children financially, they were acting as teachers to their own children. Now, our students, since they're not required to be in school, then of course, they will be learning in their respective learning spaces at home. Now, despite of all these challenges, the graduates of this school emerge as triumphant. The talents that you have, the skills that you have, were honed by your teachers. Thus today, I can proudly say that you stand as proud as your parents, teachers, and your friends. According to the Honorable Secretary of the Department of Education, Leonor Magtolis Briones, that education must continue even in times of war and calamities, etc. Our schools continue to provide education to all school children in the province of Bukidnon, be it the school private or public, though the situation limited the movements of our teachers and personnel and officials. Perhaps I could say that this school year 2020-2021 is one of the most we were able to encounter during this school year mga different challenges that can be recorded in the history of Philippine education. We are challenged by an enemy which cannot be seen by us. We are also challenged by the crisis in education, especially on the performance of our students in reading, mathematics, and science. Strengthening the quality of education amid COVID-19 pandemic demands the involvement not only by us from the education sector, but by all of us who are concerned on educating every child that we have. When I finished my secondary education, I faced a lot of questions, which I know some of you have the same questions in mind today. What are these questions? First, what will be my life after this? Second, if I will proceed to college, what course should I take? Third, will my parents support me in this endeavor? These are just 3 out of the many questions that they have, which I believe the same questions that you graduates have in mind today. But why we have these questions in mind? Because each one of us wanted and dreamed to have better life. We dream to be successful. Some of you I know dream to become teachers, dream to become engineers, to become doctors and others. But mind you, my dear parents, my dear graduates, my dear teachers, the fulfillment of the dreams of these young graduates of today would somehow depend on them. When I was still in elementary, I was asked by my mother what I wanted to be when I grew up. I said I wanted to become a dentist. I could still recall that my mother smiled at me. I know that she was very happy seeing and hearing that her child, that his son, had a dream. My dream of becoming a dentist was not realized. My father died when I was still in elementary, and we were all 11 in the family. Definitely, it would be difficult for me to take expensive course in college. Thus, I ended up in teaching. I share this to you, my dear graduates, because in making decisions, in taking options, we need to assess our own capabilities. We always need to remember the good values taught by your teachers, and we need to take by heart the responsibilities that we have for our parents and for our community. My dear graduates, I wanted to pose this challenge to all of you. Please put a mark in the history of Philippine Countryville College that 10 years from now, you will be back here in the portals of your alma mater, worthy to be called sons and daughters of Philippine Countryville College. It will be difficult, my dear graduates. Yes, it is difficult. But with your determination and perseverance, I know you will succeed. After this event, you'll make important decisions. Decisions that will somehow shape your future. So at this time, make decisions not because your friends wanted it for you, but make decisions with the guidance of your parents, with the guidance of your teachers, brothers and sisters, and most especially, ask guidance from our Almighty God. Again, congratulations to all of you.
In appreciation of your effort in being the guest speaker for school year 2020-2021, please accept this plaque of appreciation, sir. Department of Education, Region 10, Division of Bukidnon, Philippine Countryville College Incorporated, Purok 2B, Sairi Highway, Panagtalan, Maramag, Bukidnon, awards this plaque of appreciation to Albert R. Francisco, PhD, Curriculum Implementation Division, having shared his brilliant ideas and life-inspiring experiences and insights which motivated the juniors and senior students in their pursuit for true life learning. Given this 21st day of July in the year of our Lord 2021 at Philippine Countryville College Incorporated, Purok 2B, Sairi Highway, Panagtalan, Maramag, Bukidnon. Signed, Yolanda D. Balacase, M.A. Math Ed, Principal, Fe A. Torres, M.A. Ed, Executive Vice President, Gordon M. Torres, EDL, School President. At this point, let us hear from the Senior High School Class Treasurer, Josibel Lantong, for the presentation of class gift, to be followed by our Account Officer, Lara Monique T. Abrigana, for the acceptance of class gift.
Good morning. On behalf of the senior class, it is my privilege and pleasure to give the class gift to the graduates for school year 2020-2021 to our alma mater, the Philippine Countryville College. May I present to you the portable projector and its accessories as our legacy for the next generation of students of this school. Thank you, and once again, good morning.
to the school's administrators, faculty and staff, parents, and of course to our graduates, good morning. Today marks the day when your status shifts from being high school students to being alumni of this institution. The school would like to express our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation for the gift you have given us as you leave the school premise to continue chasing your dreams and careers. In behalf of Philippine Countryville College High School Department, with great joy, we accept this gift and rest assured that it will be of good use. And as you embark on your careers, I have a piece of advice. Find balance in all aspects of your life. Be courageous and confident, and don't let anything get the best of you. Once again, congratulations and good morning.
This pandemic teaches us to be resilient amidst adversity. All of our lives have changed. That is dramatically true for our current students, especially those who are graduating today. We hope that these words you will be hearing will inspire you as you move along with your respective endeavor. At this juncture, let's listen to an inspirational message from our ever-dynamic and dedicated Vice President for Advancement, Dr. Daniel Diaz.
Congratulations and good morning to our high school seniors of Philippine Countryville College for the year 2021. 5 minutes of speech. Wow. 5 days of preparation. We've been teaching that. I've been teaching public speaking in the past in the universities and colleges anywhere around the world. And I always teach them that if you speak for 5 minutes, you have to prepare for 5 days. And here I am, 5 hours, 5 minutes actually, of speech and 5 days of no preparation. In other words, the shorter you will be asked to speak, the more time you should prepare for your talk. I did not have the opportunity and the luxury number of days to prepare for this talk. Anyway, God is good to allow you to graduate in spite of difficulties you encountered during the past year and a half of schooling without face-to-face teachers. I know it's not only a year and a half for this past year, but you've been here in high school for 12 years. And assuming that you took those, high school for 12 years, K through 12. Your experience is very unique. Why? No teachers, no classmates around you to bother you this past year, no recess, no lunch food, no cash spent on transportation, no pressure from parents, no homework or assignments from teachers. But, of course, there was a lot of help from your parents. I hope they were not the ones doing your modules. Uncles, aunties, brothers, sisters, and friends in doing your modules. Yes, plenty of time to gallivant with friends. What do you mean by gallivanting? Laglaag. You have plenty of time, you had plenty of time during the past year or so. But here, because it's only 5 minutes, I have a few pieces of advice to all of you graduating students. Number one, try to be safe in all your travels from accidents and from COVID-19. The news stories tell us that there have been so many accidents among young people, especially motorbiking, and of course in bigger vehicles. So try to be safe as you make a lot of travels after this, and no more school, and also try to be safe from COVID-19. And you need to eat nutritious food, fruits and vegetables, and not just Jollibee food, and less of soft drinks and UTI food. What do you mean by UTI food? You'll have infection. Why? You eat a lot of noodles because you don't like to cook, and there's a lot of MSG or monosodium glutamate in those type of foods. So eat nutritious food. Number three, read good books. Follow the examples of your parents and teachers. Okay? You should not be like those kids who don't read books just because there are no pictures. I had students like that when I was still teaching in Bacolod City. Kung maayos ang picture, hindi sila iya magbasa sa libro. Learn from good experiences of others, in mine including. When I say good experiences, lessons learned from your previous teachers, from friends, etc. Be good imitators for good. So good experiences of others. When you say good experiences, my experience has been like this. Perhaps you don't know my background, but I have traveled around the world several times. Went to Europe, went to Africa, Thailand, Australia, and of course America, where I now live with my family. And in America, we travel a lot. We learn quite a lot from the experiences of others because we travel. If you don't have that chance, be sure that you are reading, because reading is traveling also around the world. And above all, pray to God all the time for guidance, for material and spiritual blessings. And again, congratulations, and be safe and read a lot during this time of COVID-19, because there are a lot of challenges that you will face along the way. The future is not all that dark for you. The Lord will provide the best direction for you, and also the opportunity to enjoy life. Congratulations again, and God bless you.
At this moment, let us hear and watch a heartfelt thank you message from Ms. Rochin Kailan in behalf of the 2021 graduates.
One thing we must not forget as we live our lives on earth is gratitude. We keep on asking for many things, but we forget to thank to whoever make our dreams and aspirations come true, and who are actually there for us along the way of chasing our stars. Good morning, everyone. Teachers, administrators, parents, friends, and especially to my fellow graduates. We are the students of new normal, the students of new learning system. I know we are the students who struggle the most because we have to take adjustment of every single thing upon having self-study. But I want to thank you all first, because in the midst of the pandemic and crisis situation, you stayed still and became braver. You never give up and still chose to continue reaching your stars and shine with it. The sparks are now with you. Although this graduation ceremony is something we never expect and never wish to be this way, I want you all to find a reason to enjoy and be happy. That is because we strive and we survive. On behalf of all the graduates, I also want to thank every parent who was there with their children and continuously giving their moral, spiritual, emotional, physical, and financial support unconditionally since day one. Thank you for guiding your children and letting them earn the knowledge and education that every child should have. Most especially to my parents, to my mama and papa, to the rest of my family, and to the ever-supportive people in my life, my mom and my sister. I've been doing my best in my studies ever since. Know that this is for you. This is the only way I know to pay back your hardships and sacrifices. Thank you for being my greatest support system, and I hope I made you that proud. To our beloved alma mater, thank you for being our home. Thank you for being our play and learning ground at the same time. Thank you for opening your door and giving us lots of opportunities to develop ourselves and become better people. And thank you for granting us wisdom and provide us the education that suits to compete globally. To our dear teachers, mentors, and instructors, thank you so much for guiding and teaching us. Thank you for being our second parent the moment we stepped our second home, Philippine, Countryville College. Thank you so much for all your help, because without you all, we cannot gain the knowledge that we have today. You're such a great part of our entire senior high school journey, and we salute you all. Also, thank you to all people who has been part of our senior high school journey. No matter how big or small your help was, that help us survive, and those help are truly appreciated. Above all, thank you, Jesus, for all your goodness, guidance, and giving us strength to survive. Thank you for keeping us safe and a world full of risk. And thank you for blessing us your great love and mercy. This success is not just ours, but for everyone who has become part of our entire journey and for those who have dreams for us. Once again, Thank you very much. Congratulations. May God bless us all.
Pledge of Loyalty. Please raise your right hand. I state your name. Pledge myself with a solemn sense of a responsibility to hold my diploma as a sacred trust, an emblem of my obligation to serve, to hold it with untarnished honor to myself, in generous loyalty to my alma mater, and with fidelity to my country, my fellow men, and my God. Pledge of Alumni. As a graduate of Philippine Countryville College Incorporated Senior High School Department, Marama, Bukidnon, I state your name, being eligible for admission to membership in the Philippine Countryville College Alumni Association. Do hereby solemnly declares that I will do the best of my ability, discharge faithfully the responsibilities to membership in the association. In particular, I will do everything in my power to promote a closer union and confraternity among my fellow members, to encourage and cultivate cooperation between the members of the Alumni Association and the college to group fellow alumni, to an alert and progressive body of civic-spirited men and women who shall strive always and ever to serve God and country, above all else to the best of my knowledge and ability. So help me God.
At this juncture, let us witness the graduates' batch song entitled Believe.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ability. You're capable of anything. You can achieve any dream. Please don't limit yourself. Don't live your life limited. It's not all sadness and misery. Life's a challenge, but you will succeed. Take control of how you feel in every circumstance. Work on yourself daily. Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. Done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make
In this critical phase of our lives, you have proven, Batch 2021, that you can surpass over the temporary breakthrough that ushered us into the new normal. Please instill in your hearts that you have made a history of being the first batch who stepped into the future with more vision of purpose, hope, and aspirations, ability and capacity to set forth the values and norms of the new normal. The closing hour has finally arrived. On behalf of the school's administrative staff and faculty, we gladly congratulate the graduates, their parents, and mentors. This has been your Master of Ceremony, Chester D. Laguzar, saying, congratulations and mabuhay, Batch 2020-2021.